The following is an interview I did with Snooty from Team Liquid. He's a professional esports player specializing in auto battlers like team fight tactics. I walk him through for the very first time, opening up an Illuvium Beyond disc. He shows off some of the teams he's using from Illuvium Team Builder, and we do multiple gameplays in Illuvium Arena in Ascendant mode. Enjoy. All right, Snooty, you told me before we started the interview you're German, but you don't drink beer. Is that illegal?
I mean, I was pretty much kicked out of there, so not much to do about that.
That's why you fled to Spain, huh?
That and the sun, of course, yeah.
Awesome. I would love to just pop open a couple discs with you here in Illuvium Beyond. You are an avatarless ranger right now. Let's get you an avatar. Sound good?
Sweet, let's do that.
Here in your Illuvidex profile, you've got two standard Illuvium Beyond discs, but here's the key question for Illuvium Beyond players. Which one feels lucky? Typically, I put my mouse over one of them to see which one's hot. Which one feels lucky to you?
I'm looking at this one. I've been kind of drawn to open this one first.
Do it. All right, open that disc. Let's see what's inside.
Okay. I don't even know what these avatars look like, so I'm kind of excited, actually. Okay, so
perfect. Here we go. This is your first Ethereum blockchain asset too, I believe, right? Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And it's popping open.
Okay, I think I'll just go for real. Oh, this one's awesome. Laser apron. Wow.
Okay.
Sweet.
You like that Apon? Which one out of these two, the water Atipo and the lesser Apon, which one are you feeling?
I'm feeling Apon. Yeah, I think this is the one that suits me the best. Okay, let's try the next one.
Do you think this one's going to be luckier?
I don't think we can get better at the Apon, to be honest. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard.
Come on, baby.
Okay, attitude is all about... Oh, you can now. We got noise. Yeah, this is way better. Much more epic. Okay.
And let's see what he gets.
Is it always 3 accessories here, or can it be like 5?
It's 3 accessories and 2 in the standard disc and 2 Illuvitars. You're just gonna reveal all? You're not gonna click one by one?
No, I'm just... okay, this one's actually pretty cool, but I'm still thinking Apron is better.
You're gonna go with the Apon, huh?
Yeah,
I'm curious,
sure.
why? Go ahead and you can return to your assets, but why the Apon?
I don't know. He's just got this badass look to him. He just looks cool.
Yeah. Now, do you want to put accessories on your Apon, or do you want to keep him with just this vanilla art here?
So I've got 2 eyewear and a 4 prop, right? So
yeah. If you wanted to, you could bond some accessories to your Apon to customize it. You want to give it a try?
Sure. And so I go here on eyewear, right? And then. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I see what you're talking about. Okay, sunglasses are always a must. That's for sure.
You want to do sunglasses, so click them, and then there's I agree, that ups the swag. That ups the swagger. Now, really quick, when you bond, it will permanently burn that accessory, the sunglasses, and those sunglasses will be permanently bonded to your Illuvitar. You'll never be able to take the sunglasses off ever again. It's burned into the blockchain. High stakes decisions here, Snooty.
I mean, Apon will always look good with sunglasses, so I'm not going to regret that.
It's a smart decision. You're making good decisions here.
Can you like do infinite changes to your Illuvitars? Like in theory? Like can you keep on bonding into new... Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. There's your Illuvitar, man. And that can be your avatar in-game in Illuvium Arena.
Okay.
And here we go.
Yeah,
come on.
Sweet.
Yes!
Awesome. So this will be my in-game avatar from now on, I guess, right?
It is. You like 3 balloons as your team. For people that are not familiar with this team, what's the gist of it, the high-level overview of what you're trying to do, and kind of what are your win conditions with this team?
Okay, so I'm not really sure because I'm not that good at the game yet, but I guess that my basic strategy was just to pop out these cheaper water units. Like we have a tank here, and then we have like an assassin. I would usually go for this Atlas and some stabbing to survive. And then you kind of ramped up into the final stages where Umbre or Rake, I don't know how that's pronounced. They would be your assassins, and you had better tanks, like with these 2 huge granite units. And then you could also like bond with a fire weapon and get a steam connection with Umbre. I did that a few times. So I would just like spam a lot of water units, put them on the board, and at some point swap over to some late game threats, let's say.
Out of all of these Illuvials, which one is your favorite, let's say, out of all the ones you've played with?
For sure, Umbre, and this guy here. So I can't remember. I think it's augments, right? So when there were some augments that you could choose, I think you can put like 2 augments or 2 bonuses on each unit, and then there was like a critical strike combination for him with also healing on hit or something similar to that, and he would just 1v9 their entire board. So I would just put like a huge barrier of tanks, let this guy jump in the back, and then combo up with a fire weapon myself, so he would get steam too, and then he would just like go berserk.
All right, so you're wanting to play a casual game here just to kind of show off this team and to show everybody how it works. Let's go ahead and look at that beautiful, first of all, look at that beautiful new A-Pawn with the sunglasses. Dude, that is working. That is one of the hottest avatars I've seen. That Illuvitar looks great.
I mean, now I can feel the swag flowing through my veins. That's pretty awesome. I didn't really know that that existed actually, and that it really adds to the game. That's sweet. I mean, that's also always that's one of the few things that I was always missing in TFT, because there's like nothing that can add you extra personality. So I think people will love that for sure.
Exactly. TFT, we're coming for you. We love TFT actually. We have TFT game nights at Illuvium.
Sweet.
Our team plays nonstop. Obviously, we're inspired by it, right?
Of course, yeah. Any auto battler, of course, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, so usually my strat here is to go for the crit amp, because as I said, I really like putting like a lot of resources on huge carry, and I don't understand some of these yet, like Spore or Bulwark. I know Bulwark is for tanks. I don't know Spore, so I just usually vote one random in the end until I get used to them.
Makes sense. Okay, and you're wanting to apply that to your Umbre so that you can do those disgusting one shots and just kind of wreck the back line of the enemy team.
Exactly. Yep.
I love it. Keep it simple.
I mean, since I don't know that much about the game, I just need to go step by step, right?
Exactly.
I didn't get that one either.
Oh, they wanted it too, so the secret's out.
Damn. Okay, so I know that when you move this guy around, it's free. And then usually I put this tank around somewhere here because he's cheap and he does a good job. And then I just try to spam 3 units because that will give me 3 water synergy. So maybe this guy here as well, because he's also got a defensive ability. And then we've got this Volante here. He jumps in the back, I think.
Yes.
And then I usually have like about 10 mastery points left, and I equip this weapon. And this is pretty much what I do in the early stages.
So you're all in water at the beginning, as you mentioned earlier. So you have the water affinity bonus now in the top left. You've got bulwarks, empaths, and rogues. So you're kind of got an all-around water strategy here. Let's see how this pays off.
Oh, I haven't seen this unit before. This looks cool. What does this guy do? Shield? Okay. Stun. Sweet. Off to a good start.
Fantastic start. You won that. You won that. Is the strategy going to change, or are you going to keep doubling down on water?
So usually if I'm winning, I try to see if I can actually like invest into a bigger unit, because I know there's like some very powerful things here. So maybe like go for straight up for this Umbria, just like keep on going for water. And I usually like these 2 guys because they're very useful supports. So this one is like a healer, right? And this one is a stun, I think. So I'm gonna go for the healer and put him in the middle somewhere. So now I've got 5 water units. And then I'm not really sure about this because I don't know about the value between shield and energy. But if I see like the ability of this guy is relevant, I'll usually put the energy on him. So his ult comes as soon as possible, and just try to build up a wall there.
Yeah, so the energy is referring to Omega. So it's it's your ability to get Omega.
Oh, but that must have not been good for him, right? Because he spent a lot of money moving his units around. No?
He did, yeah, that's right. And so now you have the 5 bonus there on your water affinity, so you are getting even more benefit from that. You have 3 energy regen and 6 for water units.
Yep. Okay, so I don't know what changed, but now he's kind of wrecking me. It's this guy here. Or this one, I'm not really sure. I can see the damage meter here, but... Oh, how can I see the one from my opponent? Oh, he's right. Exactly.
Yeah, you can go look on his side and see all of his synergies. So you got absolutely destroyed there. His air is just absolutely wrecking you.
It's this guy, right? This one here. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
if he's the dangerous one, I'll go for for, as I mentioned, my Umbre, my favorite unit, and I'll try to jump with him like in the middle of his main threat. But then sometimes people just like put a tank there, and then it starts getting really annoying. So that's gonna be a problem.
So you're going to try to take down his Atipo on the back lines there with your rogue, with your Umbre rogue.
Exactly.
He added another Atipo there, a Exalted Air Atipo. He's doubling down on air because it worked against your water last round.
But I still need some damage I'm seeing here because this is still annoying. I can tank a bit, but I can't get through here. So I guess I need a damage amplifier. Or so it seems.
Yeah, your Umbre is doing its best, but the amount of healing that they have is just absolutely absurd.
Yep. Hard to get through there. Wow, well, that was a big hit. Holy. Okay.
Like, you were dealing significant damage, but they just healed through it. You know, that's one of the meta comps right now, is just ultra healing, tons and tons of supports, and, you know, they can outlast you in that way, unless you can take down some key healers quickly, which you tried to do.
Yep, makes sense. So, as I said, same strategy. I just go for the one that gives me like attack damage or attack speed or any kind of buff. Since he's been voting on similar ones, I guess we'll end up in a battle again, but I'll give it my best shot at least. Oh no, he actually went in a different direction. That's sweet. So since my water is not working out either, usually what I try to do here is like now I switch over to the fire weapon so I can actually get the steam too, as I mentioned. And first of all, I want this here so you can get the buff. I want the cheaper one because then I can do more stuff. And then I can do this to get the steam thing going. And I need one more water so I can get back my synergy. Maybe just go for some more assassins, maybe this guy here. But I'm lacking front line, I think. So I'll go for the big dude that stuns.
Nice bulwark there for the tanking. Absolutely.
And then I don't know if I should use this. Oh yeah, this is less healing, so this could be awesome because he heals a lot. So I'll put that here.
I would definitely use that, given what happened last round. That's a great idea.
And I could have put it in armor here, but I don't know if I'll just keep the mastery points. Let's see how that works out.
Fingers crossed. Let's see if you can turn things around. He's putting out more Atipos. Uh-oh. It's working for him.
This view, by the way, is awesome about the game. The fact that you can just like swap around as much as you want. It's really great. Okay, now we're bursting through. See, now Umbre is doing his stuff.
Oh my goodness. I think that augment made all the difference there. The healing reduction, having the bulwark up front.
Yep. Really useful. Because now, once we kill one of his damage dealers, it looks much easier. To be honest, I don't really know the full ability of Umbre, but he looks cool. He does a lot of stuff, so I just spam him.
Looks cool and does a lot of stuff is a perfectly fine reason to love an Illuvial.
Yeah.
Yes! Let's go!
Sweet.
Turned it around there, man.
So now usually it depends if they move around units or not, but at some point, since there's like 8 max spots, right? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll start swapping around the cheaper ones, the cheaper versions of the units, like for the more expensive ones. Like take out this guy here and put the better version of it on board. But I think my assassin strategy is working out, so I'm just gonna keep on doing that. Like I gotta put a penguin here. He's also pretty strong. And I need one more water, but this doesn't count because it's actually the same unit. So I guess this is the only one I have left. Being furthest enemy. Let's just put this here.
You gonna do Sin Alf?
Yeah.
I mean, you get some of that backline ranged damage that you were looking for anyway with C-Force with that option. And look at that. If you could put your mouse over your water affinity over there on the side. So the water affinity is now at maximum benefit. 4 energy regen, 8 for water units, so you are watered out.
Yep, that's sweet. Because it's also regen for my entire team, right? So that's very useful.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't move around his key units, apparently, so that's good.
I'm glad you appreciate the ability to move around cinematic camera. I record all our gameplay at Illuvium. I love just getting in close on those Illuvials, seeing the beautiful detail in their character models.
It's the best part about it. I mean, when I was seeing the graphics, it's like one of the main differences, I guess, with other auto battlers, because you usually just have to watch from a normal 3D kind of point of view. Sorry, 2D and not 3D.
Do you think auto battler players in general will really appreciate that? I know you spend a lot of time on them. Do you think that this is going to be the eye candy? Do you feel like it's a huge factor here, or is it mostly just about the strategy?
Oh, that's actually a hard question. As far as I know, my viewers in TFT, they're not that tryhard, so they're usually casual. They just care about comprehension of the game mostly. So once that barrier is overcome, maybe, yeah, that could be the difference maker. 1 second. I have one of these guys that could also change this guy here, right? The small one. Because he's also the cheaper version of him.
Yeah, so what's your strategy now? I mean, you barely pulled off that last round. Are you going to change, or are you just going to keep doubling down?
I'm not really sure. So here's where I get lost. I know that I can like switch my weapon here and put like a better armor on him, because I'm not really sure how strong this archer is, but I feel like he's usually useful. And the holder's vanquish ignores him. Okay, maybe I'll sacrifice him to get some energy on my other units. But here's where I kind of get lost. So this is my game plan. So if it goes wrong, I lose. If it doesn't go wrong, I win.
It's all or nothing here on the water steam strategy. Got it.
I don't really know if it makes that big of a difference or not. But if everything else went south, that was kind of like the backup plan, yeah.
Got it. Let's see if this works out. Ooh, boy, they are melting you.
Or am I melting them?
Everyone's getting melted here. It's a freaking microwave on this battle board.
Usually also the second legendary argument on Umbre is very relevant. Every time I've had like 2 of these bonuses on him, it's been really awesome.
Man, I see why you like Umbre in this build. That Umbre is such a huge game changer for you. Just the only thing really that's making progress. Well done. Look at that, picking it up.
And now, since it's been working, I usually just trust my team and put as many buffs as I can, because if something works, you don't really need to change it. And then I can save up my money anyway. And this is where it gets tricky, because I'm not fast enough in the game. So if it doesn't work, I'm not sure I can actually swap my entire team fast enough, but I'll just go for like, I don't know, a huge energy as a shield buff here. And since it might be the last round, was this a crit buff? Increased and attack speed. Okay, so I'm just gonna get some crit amp for you, and then maybe some shield for my team. Not that much mastery points left anyways. I think I have the best armor, best weapon, so I can maybe swap around. This is also rogue. Was he the most dangerous guy? I'm not really sure. Are these the most dangerous ones?
The Atipos are supporting their team and then doing range damage.
Okay. So they are the most dangerous. Yeah, for sure.
They're critical to his team comp right now.
Okay, so maybe like swap my penguin to jump on the same side and do it together. Like they both focus fire on the same. I'm not really sure if it works out, but
yeah, you repositioned your rogue there to be able to hit their back lines more effectively. Let's see if it works.
He also did.
Oh, he switched positioning.
But I'm actually hitting a Tipo anyway, so kind of worked out.
Yeah, I think he was trying to safeguard, against your rogues to prevent you from melting again, but I don't think it's working out.
Nope. Well, see, this is what I'm saying, that once he gets the second augment going, or buffer, he hits even harder. Well, he's just like kind of smurfing.
This is basically an Umbre propaganda video of like, choose this Illuvial and win.
Well, I'm a YouTuber, so that's kind of like what I do for my YouTube guys usually, so kind of sticks.
This one Illuvial will win you every game.
Yeah,
Question mark in the thumbnail.
And also the cool looks of the Apo, so double.
Man, look how much cooler you are because you have your Illuvitar locked in on your profile. He's a nobody over here without his. Congratulations on that W, man.
Sweet. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Dude, thank you so much for joining me and playing just a little bit of Illuvium Arena, lock and loading that avatar, For people that want to watch your live streams on an ongoing basis, you're playing TFT. Obviously, you're playing Illuvium Arena as well. Where can they find you?
So my channel is twitch.tv/Snoodyboo. I'm streaming pretty much every day, except for these next 5 days or something because I got an event coming. But yeah, you can find me there anytime, mostly TFT. Other times I play different games like Illuvium, and I'm happy to have you there. I can also answer in English, even though it's a Spanish-speaking community. So just hop on by.